through referrals, and then also through local SEO, local search engine optimization.
Nice. Well, can you tell us like how you like walk us through like your SEO on your website? How does it all come together and make people want to buy your stuff? Like, how does it get from?
Well, the SEO doesn't necessarily, make them want to just buy your stuff. The SEO is what gets them there, what helps them to land on your website in the first place. So for me, like I said, I do a lot of local SEO, which is basically catering my SEO to attract people who are locally in my area. So like, for example, I had someone reach out to me not too long ago because they said that they went to Google and they typed in, website designer near me. And they said my name was the first to pop up. So that so that was very intentional on my part. Because like I said, I have optimized it so that my location, is in the right places that it needs to be on my website. And then I also am optimized in Google for Business, which is excellent if you want to reach local clients. And so, so I popped up for her. So that's what I mean by the local SEO being really important. A lot of people tend to overlook that just because, in these days we can service people everywhere. Yeah, but still that local SEO is really, really important to be able to get people who are just, right around the corner from you.
Okay, so I have two big questions. Mm-hmm. Like, can you talk about Google for Business and how you use that? And then the second one is going to be more like, what happens on your website for this local SEO to like do stuff?
Okay. So Google for Business is a free tool by Google. So I highly recommend and suggest that you look into using it. And what it is it lets you set your business up as a local business. And so what you do is you go into Google for Business and you just create a profile, like a company profile, and it'll, ask you different questions about your business. And then you'll have to verify that you are an actual real live business. They'll after you fill in your information, they'll send you like a little postcard in the mail to your address so that they can verify that, yes, you really do exist where you say you exist. And you just put in your little verification code and you're there.
That is awesome. I've never thought about doing that. And all of the advice I've gotten, this is the first time I've gotten that.
Oh, yay.
That's really, really helpful. Like, because we do overlook the local stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever just been like Washington, D.C., but it's a big deal, right? Because when people go to Google, that's what they're looking for, like such and such in D.C. So,
exactly. That's pop up that way. Now, something you want to be careful of now, depending on how you operate, like what's really important is your address, right? Because it is for local, the purpose of Google for Business is for local businesses. So if you like with me, like I have an actual physical business address, so that's fine. Like, but let's say you work from home, mm-hmm. then you have to indicate on there that you are at a home-based business, because they take that into consideration. That way they don't publish like your address for the world to see. So that's just one thing to keep in mind if you're going to set up your Google for Business account.
That's awesome. Okay. I'm feeling you now. I like this. So what are you doing like on the website, like for SEO purposes, like
for the local? Yeah. So like I make sure I have my business address on my website, because again, that'll help to pull up that city. Like when people saying, whatever your service is near me or by me or in a particular city. So again, for me, I have it like on the footer of every page. I have my address information there so that it's optimized for Google. And another thing you could do, like some people actually have like a whole page reserved just for their local business. So like on your copy on that page, you can talk about whatever your service is as it pertains to the city that you're in. So let's say like you're a business coach. So you could say, as a business coach, I help clients in the DC area, that type of thing. So you can have a whole page dedicated just for that local city that you're in.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. You know, I talked to a young lady a couple of months ago that said like she comes up for like, you know, top DC blogger. And she was like, you know, I set my website up to come up for top DC blogger.
Exactly.
You don't really look for like top blogger in the world. You really do look for that kind of local. I've never thought about it that way.